old secret about your brain. This hidden secret is not just powerful, but transformative as well. So sit tight and let's dive in.
Inside of the human brain, we have billions of magnetite crystals. Crystals are actually sentient living beings because they can replicate everything that a human being can do. Everything from growing to replicating to thinking to communicating, and we know this through standard science. Now, we've been kind of disconnected from the emotion and understanding of the crystals are there and feeling them pick up Earth's magnetic fields, feeling what they're supposed to receive psychically, and also being able to move things with our mind. That's what those crystals are there for. You look at animals with magnetite crystals in their brains. Birds flock south for the winter, go back north, they migrate, right? Animals across the Serengeti Plains of Africa can navigate, go anywhere. If there's a tsunami coming in to a shore, the wild animals, they know long before the tsunami even arrives, get the heck out of here. They know long before it happens. But the people and the pets, they stay there and drown. They videotape it on an iPhone. They watch the water come right on top of them. But why is that? The magnetite crystals. So they took a person and put him inside of a building and put this gigantic bar magnet and moved it around the room, connected his EEG to a computer, his brain to a computer via EEG, and they saw that the brain was still detecting the magnetic field, even though the person couldn't tell there was a magnetic field. So we have been through time and through industry and computer technology and everything else that we've done to ourselves. We've been disconnected from our true nature. But those crystals are still functioning. We're not even aware of it. What's also interesting about these crystals is they actually help to encapsulate your spirit in the avatar body, but with two other mechanisms. The other mechanism is your neural correlates of consciousness, which are three giant nerves that wrap around the inside of the skull that look like a crown of thorns. Now, you all know the story of Yeshua in the Bible, who had to put on the crown of thorns. To me, it's an archetype of what really is going on inside of our minds. We all are walking around with a crown of thorns that's responsible for us to receive higher levels of consciousness. See, Jesus never said he was coming back. He said that Christ will return. And then you have your neocortex, Neo from the Matrix. All right, those three things together, along with the magnetite crystals, the correlates of consciousness, the neocortex, all help to encapsulate temporally, your spirit consciousness that's animating the avatar body. That's how you animate this body.
Billy Carson's captivating speech on the hidden power of magnetite crystals in our brains not only draws us into a world of hidden mysteries, but also encourages a profound reevaluation of popular scientific knowledge about human biology. His assertions are far from mere speculation, being based on a decade of research in this particular field. According to him, these tiny magnetic beacons, billions in number, are not just passive fragments. They are, in essence, tiny sentinels of consciousness, mirroring and perhaps even amplifying the vast capabilities of human being, from growth and replication to the less tangible aspects of thought and psychic communication. His groundbreaking research revealed that these magnetite crystals are more than mere navigational aids. They are potentially sentient, actively engaging in our cognitive processes and psychic experiences. Imagine the implications. Each crystal could be a miniature representation of consciousness, playing a role in the elaborate network of human thought and intuition. Scientifically, the presence of magnetite crystals in the brain is well documented. These crystals are ferromagnetic, capable of aligning with and responding to magnetic fields. This property is the basis of their role in geomagnetic navigation, a faculty we share with many creatures in the animal kingdom. Birds, bees, and even bacteria navigate using the Earth's magnetic field, a natural GPS facilitated by these same magnetite structures. But Carson takes this understanding further, proposing that these crystals do more than help us find our way in the physical world. They could be integral to our cognitive and psychic experiences, possibly explaining phenomena typically associated with intuition or extrasensory perception, abilities that have become dormant in modern humans. Moreover, Carson's exploration delves into the synergistic relationship between magnetite crystals and other significant brain structures, the correlate of consciousness and the neural cortex. This trio, each with its unique role, collectively anchor our spiritual existence within the physical confines of the brain. The magnetite crystals, responsive to electromagnetic stimuli, alongside the correlate's nerve network and the cognitive prowess of the neocortex, could be the key players in the intricate symphony of human consciousness. Carson's research reveals much more than just the physical structures and biological functions of the brain. It unveils a lost language, a forgotten method of interacting with the world that goes beyond our present comprehension. These magnetite crystals, embedded within our brains, are possibly the most concrete connection we have to this age-old wisdom, serving as a gateway to realms of consciousness that are still awaiting our exploration. These findings extend beyond mere knowledge. They call us to reconnect with a part of ourselves that has been neglected for too long. The magnetite crystals in our brains are more than leftovers from our evolutionary past. They might hold the key to unlocking hidden abilities within us. In a crystal, we have clear evidence of the existence of a formative life principle, and although we cannot understand the life of a crystal, it is nonetheless a living being. Nikola Tesla. Tesla's view on crystals that was both revolutionary and mystical. His perspective offers a bridge between the scientific and the metaphysical, inviting us to explore the deeper, perhaps sentient nature of these formations. In his eyes, crystals weren't just inanimate structures, but entities with an intrinsic formative principle, a perspective that aligns seamlessly with Carson's explorations. This notion of crystals as living entities opens up a myriad of questions about the nature of life and consciousness. Tesla's view compels us to consider whether crystals could possess a form of intelligence or consciousness that differs fundamentally from our own.